Boy, Carrick is cooked. That Newcastle boy, William Osula, as soon as he was getting ready to come on, you could just see that determination in his eyes. And yeah, what a goal to win the game. Welcome to PT.TalkSports. Yeah, disappointing results there. Carrick, Carrick is not cooking. Carrick is cooked. And on the day that we start hearing that the board are going to give him the job permanently, we get this kind of results. One thing's for sure, performances follow, or results follow performances, and the performances of late have not been that great. West Ham was not that good. I'm just trying to go back to the Palace game was not that great. Everton was not that great. This is the second time this season that we've lost a match against 10 men. This is the third match in 7 for Michael Carrick that we've had a one-man advantage with the opposition has got a red card. Is that lucky for Carrick, or is it something that United are doing? We've had red cards against Spurs. Was it against Everton? No, not against Everton. Against Spurs, against Palace. Sorry, last game against Palace, and now today also. We won 2 of those, but we couldn't beat Newcastle today. I have to say, Eddie Howe tactically got it right. He beat Carrick today. He outsmarted Carrick. He was the better manager today. They went one man down and they scored from a pen. Crazy first half stoppage time. Crazy. We had a man sent. Newcastle had a man sent off in stoppage time, and then they went. Gordon stole the ball from Casemiro, went down the line. Bruno with an unexcusable dangle of the leg, giving away a penalty. Gordon tucks it away in stoppage time. And then in stoppage time, we march down the field. We get a free kick. Bruno puts in a good ball. And and Casemiro does what Casemiro does. Good header. And it's 1-1 at halftime. And you're thinking, come on, second half is going to be backs to the walls for Newcastle. And we're going to, just get 2, get 3, get 4, probably. But that's not how it turned out. Tactically, Eddie Howe got it spot on, put 2 guys up front, kind of, Gordon and Elanga, where they were 10 men and they were almost playing 2 up front. So we didn't have the domination that I thought we would in the second half. We didn't make as many chances. Ramsdale came in for Nick Pope, and Ramsdale made some terrific saves. Xerxes came on in the second half, and late in the second half, he had a fantastic shot, little backlift. It was going top corner, and Ramsdale just plucked it out of the air with a fingertip save. But all in all, another disappointing performance. Carrick got it wrong there. We got lucky with the red card. It was not a penalty, but the boy didn't dive. So I don't think he should have got a red card. That was Jacob Ramsey. I don't think he dived. He wasn't touched, but his momentum was taking him down. So it wasn't a foul. We need to talk about some things. Malacia. I'm not one of those guys that is going to kick a man while he's down or going to overly criticize our players. But Carrick, why are you bringing Malacia on? Mazarawi was injured and couldn't continue. You could tell he was struggling late in the second half. And I thought, we have a left footer on the bench, and I'm not talking about Malacia. I'm talking about Aiden Heaven, who has had more minutes this season, who's has much more match sharpness than Malacia. Malacia has played maybe 10 minutes all season, and we bring on Malacia, and it was his fault for that goal, I have to tell you. Well, maybe not his fault. It started with Bruno. giving a sloppy pass in a dangerous area. Bruno was central. He passes it across the field. It wasn't a good ball at all. Our player tried to, stretch to get it, but Newcastle won the ball and they went down the line. And William Masula that just came on, very quick player, one of the fastest players in the league, went down the line with determination, cut inside, and Malacia, who was marking him, was just totally bedazzled. I don't know what to say. He just didn't put up any effort whatsoever. It was so easy. By the time Harry Maguire came over, William Masula just bent the ball around Maguire. Not Maguire's fault, not the keeper's fault. The keeper couldn't do nothing because Maguire had blocked him. Nice curler. I think he just struck it. I don't think if he tries it 10 times, I don't think he does it another time. He just struck it. You could tell that a striker coming on or a player coming on, you just have those feelings. You just have that feeling that today is my day. I'm gonna get a goal. And when he was coming on as sub, I could just see it in his eyes. I was like, this guy is gonna do something on this pitch, but you're just hoping not. But so when he scored, I wasn't surprised. But Malacia didn't put up any effort. Essentially, Malacia was tracking him. As the guy caught him, Malacia spun around and was just lost. It was so confusing. I'm like, this dude is used to playing, reserves football, under 21 football. He was not ready to play 5 minutes, honestly. That's not the game to be bringing him up. The wrong time, wrong stadium, wrong place. Not against Newcastle. The Newcastle fans were first rate today. You could hear it through the TV. But yeah, disappointing results. But we move. Carrick's first loss. Carrick's first loss since his first loss in 2 spells at United. But the performances in the last 3 or 4 games has not been as good as when he first came. So what do you reckon, guys? Is Carrick getting found out? Is he the answer? Did we just have a new manager bounce? I would still say that defensively we're solid, given that even though we conceded 2 against 10 men today, defensively we're not conceding as many chances as we used to. But attacking wise, it was a bit blunt today. For some reason, Ahmad is now finding it hard to get on. He came on 15 minutes to go, didn't really do much. I would have preferred him to get a start. We have to talk about Cunha. Quality player, we love Cunha. I keep saying that. I don't have an agenda against Cunha, but his performance is a bit lacking. He holds onto the ball a bit too long. Decision making at times leaves a lot to be desired. Yeah. And Casemiro, we're going to miss him. I think in the second half it was a mistake taken. Well, Casemiro was probably there was a knock. Maybe he was a bit leggy, so he went off earlier in the second half, and then late in the second half we took off ManUtd. So that balance that we had in midfield disappeared. Ugarte has got to go. Ugarte, go. Thank you for your service at United. You need to find a new club now. He's just not the standard. There's no need to break it down technically. He's just not the level that we need. Ugarte has got to go. Malacia has got to go. And I wish them the best. I wish that they find good clubs and enjoy the rest of their careers, but they're just not Man United players. Thanks, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is Carrick still cooking, or is Carrick cooked? Let me know. God bless.